Screens are everywhere. They wake us up, they help us work, they entertain our kids, they connect us, distract us, teach us, distract our kids for 5 minutes when we're hanging on by a thread. And somewhere along the way, the conversation became screens are ruining our kids. But I don't believe that that's true. What's hurting our kids isn't the screen time. It's the silence. It's the moments where we're physically present, but mentally we're somewhere else. Eyes on the phone, not listening, responding with instead of connection. Kids aren't needing us to be anti-technology. They're needing us to be present. We're raising children in the digital world. I mean, that's not going away. And pretending like we can eliminate screens entirely is just... it's unrealistic. The real question isn't how are we going to get rid of technology? It's how are we going to remain human inside of it? I mean, let's just talk about the overwhelm of it at first, right? Because it's real. We're juggling phones and tablets and TV, and then there's school portals and what feel like endless apps. There's all these notifications and group chats and emails, and we're told to, just limit screen time. It's a simple flip of the switch. Meanwhile, we're exhausted and overstimulated and using our own screens just to cope and decompress, to feel connected or just to zone out. So before we point at any of our kids, we probably need to take an honest look at ourselves. Because screen addiction isn't something that just starts in childhood. I mean, it's modeled. So if your child melts down when the tablet is taken away, or they seem anxious if they don't have a device, if the screen has become the only thing that can regulate them, it means that their nervous system has learned that they have to have constant stimulation. And if we're being honest, so is ours. I mean, how often do we reach for our phone out of habit? Scroll while standing in the kitchen? I have seen people answer notifications while in the middle of a conversation, or feel really uncomfortable with silence. I mean, addiction doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it just looks like disconnection. And here's the part that many don't like to talk about. I mean, socialization was never meant to start in the school. It was meant to start at home. I mean, before a child ever enters a classroom, they need to have an idea of what a conversation looks like. Eye contact and taking turns speaking, how to read emotions and how to handle their own boredom, and how to have self-control to sit quietly. They learn a lot of that from us. But if your every quiet moment is filled with a screen, if boredom is immediately fixed, if conversations are constantly interrupted, then we're unintentionally teaching our children that connection is optional. This isn't about guilt. Lord knows we as moms have enough of that. This is just about awareness. Digital boundaries aren't just rules that we should bark at our children. They're things that we should model. And sometimes the absolute most powerful boundary is just this: putting down your device and giving your full attention. 5 uninterrupted minutes of our attention, focused listening, and presence. Because kids don't need stimulation. They need interaction. Now, here's the part I want to be really clear about. This is not a speech about how digital living is bad. Technology can be a real gift, especially for moms. AI and digital tools and apps can help support us instead of drain us, if we stay in control. I often use AI to plan meals, to formulate schedules or routines, so that it's not my brain just having to carry everything and keep track of it all. We use it for chore charts and bedtime routines and homework explanations. I use it to brainstorm activities or learning games, even emotional scripts when you're overstimulated and you just don't know what to say. Technology can reduce mental load, and it can save time. It can help us show up calmer and more regulated, but it should never replace connection. I mean, sure, an app can teach your kids some letters, but it's never going to replace a parent who listens. The rule isn't no screens, it's human contact first. It's important that we remember to use technology as a tool, not a pacifier, not a substitute, not a wall between us and our kids. And here's the empowering part. We don't need to control the entire digital world. We just need to control our home. And so your home can be a place where, sure, screens have limits, but conversations don't. And silence isn't scary. And boredom leads to creativity, and presence matters far more than productivity. Because I promise you, when kids start to feel seen and heard in their homes, screens start to lose their grip. So no, screens are not ruining our kids. Silence is. Disconnection is. And us being too distracted to notice them. And the good news? Well, that's something that we can change. That we have control over. And it comes with one intentional moment after the other. So, yeah, keep mommin'.